Hi everybody, this is Austin, aka the Inverted Yogi, and this is day 5 of our Beginner Yoga Challenge. Now yesterday we explored Sun Salutation A, and today we're going to explore Sun Salutation B. So we'll be adding some Warrior 1s in there, and we're going to do the modified version, Warrior 2, and reverse. So grab some blocks to help you, maybe a blanket for your knees, and we'll get started in a seated position at the front of our mat. So, taking your hands up, face up in your knees, I want you to sit nice and tall with your spine nice and long. Draw the belly in slightly just to support the frame and close your eyes. So, keeping our focus inward, I want you to just focus on your breathing. Just listen to your natural pattern, your natural rhythm. And then we'll start to control that rhythm. So inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna try in through the nose for 4. And out the mouth. Exhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Through the nose in. Through the mouth out. Like you're fogging a window when you exhale. In. Fog the window. One more time. Now with your lips closed, try to fog a window. Inhale. Keep breathing like this. Ujjayi breath. Good, we're gonna take our hands now and move them behind us. Switch the cross of your legs and bring your hands now on top of your knees with your eyes open. We're going to start to move our body slowly in a circle, warming up our spine, our side waist, our lower back. Hollow out, round when you lean back, and try to press your chest forward as you come forward. And press it back. Go forward. And then come back to center and switch. Press your chest out every time you come up. And then hide it away when you go back. And play with balance. It's okay to get off balance. It's starting to feel it in my hips now too. Good, one more breath. And then we're gonna come to a tabletop position. So onto your hands and your knees. This is a great place for a blanket if you need it. And so I want you to climb to your right fingertips and then to your left fingertips and then right palm flat, left palm flat. Right fingertips, left fingertips, right palm flat, left palm flat. Right, left, right, left. Start with the left. Start with the left. 2 more times. It's getting our hands ready to bear weight. And then from here, finding stillness, we're gonna inhale, dip the belly down, look up towards the sky. Exhale, round and press, chin into chest, get tall. Inhale, down, look up. Exhale, round. Again, in. And out. Good, now look over your left shoulder, move your hips to the right. Look over your right shoulder, move your hips to the left. Play hide your butt. You're trying to look for your tail, but you can't find it. All right, and then from here, we're going to make circles with our shoulders over our wrists. And then go the other direction. Just getting our arms nice and warm, nice and ready. All right, and then today we're gonna extend our legs back and we're gonna take a plank pose. Now if you need to, extend your legs back for a moment and then drop your knees down to the ground, lift your feet up. But you wanna stay extended in your trunk and you're pressing your shoulder blades up towards the sky. Wrap your triceps back, biceps are rotating forward, so you're nice and open external rotation there for your arms. Press into your index and thumb fingers and we're just gonna build some strength. For 3, 2, 1. Slow lift of your hips up to down dog. Bicycle out your legs, bend one knee and then the other. Good. And then we're gonna shift back into our plank pose. Stack those shoulders over those wrists. Drop your knees if you need to. Try to press your heels back, press the quads up, squeeze and engage the legs. For 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Bicycle out your heels. Good, nice and strong. Getting right into it today. Good, shift forward into plank pose. Hold it 5. Wrap the triceps 4. Squeeze the glutes 3. Press the heels 2. Soften the jaw 1. Child's pose. Knees nice and wide. Find a blanket if you need to behind your knees to protect them. Stretch the arms forward, child's pose. Good, so today I want you to lower your elbows down, make a prayer with your hands. Press your thumb into your neck. Press your elbows down, move your hips back. Breathe into your triceps. Good. And then bringing your arms forward, we're going to shift into a tabletop and we're going to take 3 push-ups. So scoot your knees back if you need to, and you can keep the supported version here, or if you're starting to feel stronger, shift forward past your fingertips, and we're gonna lower down. For 3, inhale, press, keep the elbows in. 2, shoulders away from your ears, press up. Last time, 1, and then lower to the floor, pause here. Make a pillow, press your forehead straight into your hands, and just shake out your butt left and right. Good, so we want you to make 2 fists, thumbs outside the knuckles always, and press your knuckles in towards each other. Good, press your feet into the floor, press your pelvis down, and what we're gonna do is lift up our knuckles. Nice, have them in front of the face, pressing them together. And then make that pillow, lower down, and relax. Shake out your booty. Good, so press the feet down, press the pelvis down, draw the belly in, squeeze the butt cheeks, make your legs work. Now we're gonna reach our arms back, flying. I want you to try to press your hands together. Maybe you can interlace the fingers. Reach back for the heels, use your legs. A couple more breaths. If you can't touch them, that's okay. Keep pressing the palms together. 1 more breath. And then make that pillow. Turn your head to the other side. Shake out your booty. Good. And then slowly bring your hands by the ribs. We're going to lift our chest up into cobra. Using those legs. Press the feet. Lift the knees. Press the pelvis. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the elbows. Shoulders roll back. Feel that energy. 1 more breath. Child's pose. Woo. Good work. Right away, shift forward into tabletop position. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Find a little movement here. All right, so we're gonna play in down dog today. I want you to lift your right leg straight up and back. So just holding this here. And pressing through your hands, press through the feet. And then wrap the triceps down, biceps forward, shoulder blades open, head relaxed. Take 1 more breath. And then bring the toes back to earth. Take your left leg up. Good, keep your hips square. Left pinky toe faces the floor. You don't want it open. Strong in your arms, you got this. Press through your index and thumb. Good, and then bring your left toes back down to earth. Take your right foot, maybe grab the ankle to help you, step it all the way up. I want you to spin your left heel onto the ground so your left toes point towards the front corner of your mat. Blocks are always a good idea to help you get there if you need. And then we're gonna lift our arms up for warrior one. Now, I like my feet hip distance where they're not on a line, but right hip is in line with right heel, left hip is in line with the left heel. Walk the arms up, hands to heart if your shoulders are tired. Good, so press through your left pinky toe. Your hip is moving forward, internal rotation here for that left side. Good, one more breath in. Bring your hands to the floor or to blocks. And you can always use blocks for down dog as well. Lift your hips up and back. Nice. All right, so we're gonna take your left leg now and step it through the hands. From here, spin your right heel down to the ground. Just look at your heels, make sure they're not in one line, but for our purposes, we're having them hip distance, arms come up. Now your left knee should be over your ankle, right pinky toe pressing down, right hip going forward. Have this big action for that right side. Remember to breathe. Good, take one more inhale. And then we're gonna slowly bring our hands down to our blocks or to the floor and step it back to your downward facing dog. Nice. So from here, I want you to slowly walk your feet up. Feet are hip distance. Grab opposite elbows, bend in your knees, and relax your head. Good, find a little movement. And then relaxing your hands down, we're gonna take an inhale, halfway lift your torso. So neutral spine, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one more time, halfway lift, neutral spine. Exhale, relax the head. Like a rag doll, roll up slowly, arms are heavy, head is heavy on the first time, always. Palms face forward. Good, sweep the arms up, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. Good, inhale, sweep up. And then exhale, forward fold, bring it down, hinging at your hips. Good, lengthen, halfway lift the torso. So your shoulders roll back, no hunchback here. And then plant your palms, maybe use your blocks into a plank pose. You can stay here in your plank pose or drop your knees down. To modify, we're gonna take a vinyasa. So it's gonna slowly lower to the floor. And then we back bend gently. So cobra pose, press the pelvis, use your feet. Child's pose, pull the hips back, knees nice and wide. Good, inhale, tabletop, shift forward. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Good, so now we'll take that right leg, step it forward through the hands, use your blocks if you need it, spin your left heel down. Press into your feet, lift your arms up and overhead. So here's warrior one. Take a big breath in. We're gonna open warrior two. So what that means is we're gonna take our front heel and line it up with the arch of the back foot. Have your right knee opening towards the right pinky toe and your knees stacked over your ankle. Now take your rib cage, hands on your ribs. I want you to press your left ribs back, right ribs towards that left side. So your torso is stacked right over your hips. Open the arms nice and wide, spread the fingers. And then squeeze your inner thighs together. Breathe here. All right, now I want you to take your right hand and we're gonna lift your right arm up and overhead. So instead of bending the elbow and dumping into this left side, I want to find extension through that right arm. Good, lift up, maybe it's here, that's okay. Good, take one more breath. And then slowly bring your hands to blocks or to the floor. And we'll take our right foot back into downward dog. All right, take your left leg, step it forward. Spin your right heel down and bring your arms up and overhead. Here's warrior one. Then we take warrior two. Front heel lines up with back foot arch, readjust the pose. Left knee opening, right hip internal rotation, ribs right over hips, arms nice and wide. Activate inner thighs, look forward and breathe. Take a reverse, lift up. Good, and then slowly bring your hands down to those blocks or to the mat and step your left foot into downward dog. All right, slowly bend your knees and lift the hands. Step or lightly walk yourself up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Come all the way up to standing, palms to press, strong core this time. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. We're gonna sit our butt into what's called chair pose. So I want you to drop your butt back like you're sitting in a chair and then reach your arms up and overhead. Again, hands to heart is always an option here. Feet are hip distance, put the weight in your heels. Toes are still connected to the floor. Your legs are gonna start to shake. That's a good thing. One more breath. And then forward fold, really good. Inhale, we're gonna halfway lift the chest. Step it into a plank pose, nice and slow. Drop the knees if you need to. We're gonna shift forward and come all the way down slowly. Don't let yourself plop. And then inhale, press your feet, press your pelvis. Exhale, child's pose, pull the hips back. Shift forward, inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. So we're gonna keep moving just one more time through this. Take your right foot, step it up. Warrior one, spin your left heel down. Inhale, arms come up and overhead. And then we'll move to warrior two. So readjust front heel to back foot arch. Good, take the squeeze of the inner thighs. Right arm comes up. And then slowly bring your hands down to the ground or to the blocks and take it to downward facing dog. Good, take your left foot, step it up. Grabbing that ankle if you need it. Spin the heel, arms come up. And then warrior two, readjust and open so your back heel to foot arch. Squeeze those inner thighs, open the left knee. Reverse to warrior, left arm comes up. And then slowly bring your hands down to the floor. Take your left foot back. Downward dog. Really nice. This time, we're gonna take our right foot, step it up, and then drop your left knee down. If you need to, you can always roll your mat in from the side to give your knee some extra padding. And then we're gonna take our left hand down right underneath our twist, and we're gonna take our right arm up. Good, take your right hand. There's an option here, if you want it, you can grab your left foot. Now if you're not open, if this is not available, that's okay. Good, release the foot. Take your hands to blocks if you need them, you may. Put them on the highest setting. We're gonna straighten our right leg back. Hold this here for a couple breaths. Good, you're gonna bend into your right knee. I want you to tuck your left toes, left knee comes up, and then walk yourself into the middle of your mat and slowly relax your head. So you're in a wide forward fold. I'm just gonna take a couple breaths here.
Good, then lift up. You're gonna walk yourself back so you face forward and just step your right foot back. Take your left foot, drop your right knee, and then fold your mat in from the side if you need it. Good, plant your right palm under the shoulder, left arm creates the twist. Press with your right side into the floor. Feel the right ribs moving up towards the left. And then if you took the option last time to grab the foot, take it here. Ooh, it's a little harder for me on this side. Good, release the foot. Find those blocks if you need them to straighten your left leg. I like to press my left heel down and activate the leg, flexing the toes at the same time, pressing that heel forward and down. There's a big action there that will happen for the hamstring. Good. Walk it forward, tuck your right toes, right knee comes up, and then walk yourself to the right so you have this big wide leg fold. Relax your head, put the weight forward. Couple breaths here. All right, lift yourself up. Start to walk towards your left foot. And then take your left foot back to meet you in downward facing dog. And then slowly walk yourself forward to the front. Take an inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to forward fold. Chair pose. We're gonna sit our butt low just like we did before. And then this time we're gonna come to an Navasana boat pose. So I want you to lift your feet up. You can bring your hands behind you. Just make sure your elbows start to move in towards each other rather than keeping them wide. And the shoulders back and away. And then squeezing the inner thighs, strong in your belly, flex the toes towards your face. And if you have the strength you want to try, reach your arms forward, puff up the chest. Good. One more breath. We're going to take our hands to our heart and we're going to exhale, twist to the right and to the left. We'll do 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Last little effort here for our core work. I want to take our feet to the height of our knees to the height of our hips, and press your belly down. Reach your arms forward and hold it here. Good. Keep pressing in your back. Shaking is a good thing. If you want to add, take your arms up towards the ceiling. Press. Good. Take your right leg forward. Keep pressing your lower back down. Take your left leg forward. Good. Keep pressing your back down. Take both legs forward. And the knees into chest. Woo! Relax. Good. All right, so from here, I want you to bring your feet hip distance. Bridge pose. I really like this pose for lower back stretches, just back stretches in general. So bring your hands down by the sides, grip your mat, or use the palms to press. Nice, so if you can, start to wiggle your shoulders underneath you. Maybe your fingers can come to interlace. Pressing your palms in towards the floor, press your feet down. Good, one more breath. And then slowly release the arms first, upper, middle, lower back, down to the floor. Good, pause for a moment, inhale. Good. All right, bring your hands down. Again, lift your hips up. Maybe interlace and tuck the shoulders underneath you. Press the feet, press the arms. Move the chin clear of the chest. Breathe in. And relax the arms first, then upper, middle, lower back, controlled release to the floor. Pull your knees into your chest, give yourself a gentle circle. Go the other way. And then drop your knees to the left, look and reach over your right shoulder. Now if you ever need to, you can always put a block between your knees. You can also set a block up outside of your hip to support your twist. Good. Take an inhale, squeeze the block or the knees together. And then exhale, slowly drop to the other side. Just enjoy. You don't have to force twists. When you breathe out, you exhale, naturally you're going to create a deeper twist. You can just feel it if you close your eyes and focus solely on the breath. Turning our attention inward, focused inward for just these 30 minutes really can shift the rest of your day. Usually our mind is so scattered, going in 100 different directions. If we give it one direction, helps with clarity and focus throughout the rest of your day, concentration. Come back to center. Take the block out from your knees. I want to find a happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Let's rock side to side. Press your tailbone down. If you can't grab your feet, that's okay. Grab your shins. So I want you to bend your left foot and your left knee in towards your butt cheek, and I want you to take your right leg out to the side. Now you can support it if you want to with your right elbow on the floor. It acts like a kickstand. You can have it close to the body for more support, farther away. If you're open to it, you can also grab the inner leg, inner thigh, inner toe, and stretch it out. Just keep your pelvis pressing down on both sides. Good, and then bend your right knee deeply and extend through the left side. Good, then extend both legs out. Again, blocks are really good for this pose if you want to put blocks on the outsides of your legs to help support you. Good, and then feet together, knees wide. Just relax. Alright, now you're going to take your feet wide, knock your knees together. And then take a windshield wiper to the right and to the left with the legs. Do this about 3 times each side. And And then extend your legs forward. Flop your big toes in and out a few times. Readjust your back. Hands down by the sides. Palms face up. And this is where we rest. With your eyes closed, let's take a big full breath in through the nose. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale as fully as you can. Hold. Slow exhale. Relax the face. Relax your neck. Soften around your shoulders. Soften the chest, the biceps, your elbows. Feel the forearms relax, the wrists, your palms, and every finger. Feel the rib cage, the vertebra in your spine. Move down your back into your tailbone, melting away. Feel the pelvis. Soften your inner thighs, your kneecaps, and the shins, your ankles, your feet, your toes. And simply surrender. While you're here, if you have a hard time relaxing or letting your mind be free of thought, then find a single word, something you can repeat to yourself over and over. Stay with that word as long as you can. Relax, relax, relax. And as you say the word, embody the word. Love, love, love. Whatever it is for you, try to find that focal point. Take a gentle breath in. And a big sigh out. Take your arms up and overhead, stretch through the body, point through your feet. Take a big breath in. And then gently pull your knees in and just hold your knees in at your chest there for a moment. Roll yourself over to one side, press yourself up to seated, and sit nice and tall with your eyes closed. From here, just find another word, a different word this time, something that you would like to work on or improve on.
For me, patience is a big one. So embody whatever word that you choose. Repeat it to yourself. Patience, patience, patience. Say it a few times. Give yourself a smile. Patience, patience, patience. Enhance the heart. Bow the head to yourself, to the world. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for your practice today. Got a little cameo by my Bill. But I appreciate your effort for going through this challenge with me. Please let me know how this is going for you. Tag me on Instagram at Inverted Yogi. These are also donation-based classes, so give nothing if that's what you've got in your bank account. If you got something, I'm on Venmo, Austin-Hollingshead. I appreciate anything. So thank you so much for your time. Much love to you, and namaste.